NYC official who lost his mother to coronavirus says Trump has blood on his hands. Washington. A top New York City official who recently lost his mother from complications after being infected with the novel coronavirus said Monday that President Donald Trump has blood on his hands. "Look, in New York City, this is playing out in so many families. And I got to tell you, Donald Trump has blood on his hands, and he has my mom's blood on his hands," Scott Stringer, the city's comptroller, told CNN's Anderson Cooper. "This is something that is just outrageous. And so it's very tough to mourn under these circumstances." CNN has reached out to the White House for comment on this story. Stringer announced last Friday that his mother, Arlene Stringer-Cuevas, died that morning at age 86 due to complications from the virus, which has already claimed the lives of more than 10,300 Americans, including more than 4,700 New Yorkers, according to Johns Hopkins University. Stringer, who said his mother was the first woman to represent the neighborhood of Washington Heights on the New York City Council, remembered her on Monday as being tough and having love for the city. "She believed in government. And she raised us to believe in government," he said. "For this tragedy to happen is just so overwhelmingly sad for my family, but it's a story, Anderson, that I know is playing out across the country. It's playing out in New York City, and it's so hurtful." New York is currently the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak in the U.S. The city has witnessed extraordinary scenes such as field hospitals being set up in iconic Central Park, a major convention center being turned into an emergency hospital, and medical workers pleading for more personal protective equipment. New York Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo and other state and local officials have repeatedly appealed to Trump and the federal government for help addressing the crisis. In response, Trump has sent an 80 hospital ship to New York and helped direct some federal supplies and funding to the Empire State. Stringer criticized how that hospital ship, the USNS Comfort, has been used. "He sent us that hospital that's right here in the Manhattan Harbor, and no one can get on that hospital," Stringer said during his interview, referring to the Comfort. CNN reported last week that the ship, which has the capacity to care for more than 1,000 patients, had so far only received a few dozen. The Comfort is expected to treat non-coronavirus patients. In addition to dispatching the ship, last week, Trump approved Cuomo's request to turn the Javits Center into a coronavirus treatment center. And earlier in March, the president outlined the federal government's plan to fund a U.S. National Guard unit in the state to help with its response to the pandemic, a move that was originally requested by the governor. Click subscribe to receive the latest news.